What's up?
Welcome back
to the
GreasyGeasies. Wah, wah, wah.
What's up, y'all?
It's episode 11.
Already?
Yeah, this is new. This is our first time ever actually even recording on video, let alone streaming.
True.
Yeah?
Yeah, I never streamed before.
Me neither.
Ever.
I guess now we have.
On anything.
This is like a real thing now. Hopefully this works.
What, did you press record on the other one?
Yeah, I did. We're good.
Okay.
And it's still going, so we're
good.
We
have to check that.
Just to make sure. Sorry about the cough.
Okay.
I'm coughing.
Permanent cough. Just happens when you hit like 25. Just get the cough.
That's true, though.
You just start coughing. Your throat's fucked from all the screaming you did as a teenager.
All the screaming. No, that's from my, it's not a phase, Mom.
Not a phase. It's
this
never
is
a
who I
phase.
am. I did scream that a few times. Does that surprise you? Shouldn't.
Yeah, because I don't think I ever said that. A little bit.
I had a few phases. So.
I think everybody has a phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Everybody has phases. And then that's what being a teenager is about.
Absolutely.
And it's fucking garbage. So
yeah, being a teenager sucks.
Yeah, like you care what people think about yourself, even though it's not. You're like, why the fuck do I care what people think about me? But then as a teenager, it's like that's all you think about. Like, am I like dumb? Like, I wear this, wear that. Like,
It took me a hot minute to get to that point to not care anymore.
Yeah.
Like a hot.
Especially
minute.
if you already have like self-esteem issues.
Oh, for sure. I always did.
And then you get out, you're like, whatever, I don't fucking care anymore. That's how you start becoming an adult. I just don't give a shit.
When you stop caring about what other people think, absolutely.
That's the first step into becoming an adult.
Oh, not the first step, but it's definitely like not to becoming an adult, but it's definitely a
turning
step
point
as to knowing that you're like
turning into one,
maturing,
into
an adult. But anyway, it's fucking episode 11.
Back to that.
Welcome to the fucking podcast.
See, we just fucking.
This is our fucking podcast right here. And the whole first 10 episodes, this is what we've done. And it's been
a ride.
Fucking bullshit. That's all we do.
Yeah.
Just bullshit. We bullshit. It is bullshit. All of the above.
It's just rambling, really.
Essentially.
It's just essentially rambling.
That's all we do.
And get to know sometimes.
We uploaded episode 10 today. It dropped.
It did.
It's the longest episode of all time.
2.5 hours.
No, it's 3 hours.
Is it 3 hours?
It's 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Oh, 59 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long episode.
Long ass episode.
Hot damn.
Yeah. Hot diggity. Damn dog.
Diggity.
Dog diggity. Diggity dog. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you alright back there?
Yeah, I'm good. Is anybody watching?
No. Zero viewers.
This is garbage.
Guys, come on. Maybe we should tweet it out that we are live on Twitch.
And people are like, you guys suck.
Probably. We do suck. Hey, everybody, we suck. So, what do we have to talk about this week?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? What's on your list?
It's just some thoughts I had.
Okay.
Almost just a song I was singing. Incense and Peppermints, which is from fucking Austin Powers. It's a hell of a banger.
Is it?
Yeah, Incense and Peppermints. If you've ever seen Austin Powers, the first movie, and it's one of the first club with Agent Kensington, whatever her name is. He goes in there, they're playing this fucking song, and it's by Strawberry Alarm Clock.
Strawberry Alarm Clock? That's for real?
Yeah, it's a band name. And the song's called Incense and Peppermints. And it just fucking goes. It's a fucking banger.
It just fucking goes.
If you guys like any good music, listen to that. It just goes so hard.
Well, I have stuff to talk about this week. One of the reasons why it took us so long to upload episode 10 is because I was on vacation.
Well, and recording and editing.
Well, yeah, but I was on vacation. I went to Denver.
Yeah, how was that?
I was pretty much just fucking high the whole time. So, it was great though. We had a really good time.
Someone's at your door. It's a goblin.
It's a goblin.
It's a fucking leprechaun.
Guys,
he's in trouble and he needs some help.
But I went to Denver.
Yes,
on
that's
vacation.
Right. See, guys, we get sidetracked so easily.
Yeah.
Oh, like nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's just always never ending.
Yeah. So Smokestack and I went with another couple, and we had a nice Airbnb.
I like Airbnbs. Those are nice.
So nice. I'll have to show you pictures. But does that say one viewer?
That does say one viewer.
Hello, one viewer.
Hola.
Who are you?
Donde? I mean, who did I say? No, not Quando. Fuck it. How do you say who in Spanish?
I have no idea.
Not either.
I'm a garbage human being.
Message.
Who does not know. So, Denver. Went with another couple.
Good.
We had a great time. Had an awesome Airbnb.
Okay. Good Airbnb.
Yes. Awesome. So then we went to it's called Wings Over the Rockies. It's like their Air and Space Museum.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually really cool. I had no intention of liking it at all, and I loved it.
Yeah, what was it?
Had a great time. I mean, it was a Air and Space Museum. They had like planes. It was literally just like an old hangar, and they just like cleared out and then brought in a bunch of like planes and jets and
Jetson, like the Jetsons,
like the Jetsons, and it was really cool. There was a video by Harrison Ford,
like modern day video, or okay, like some old footage of him in Star Wars, just like
no, he actually like recorded this video as like an intro video for when you come into the museum.
Okay. Was he old as fuck looking?
I mean, he's old as fuck, so yeah he was.
I was just talking to him today.
You were talking to him today?
No, I was talking about him today. Me and Muff were.
Oh god. I almost sent him a picture of like these jets and shit that I saw.
You should have.
I almost did. But I was like afraid that he was gonna like fucking like
I'll rub one out to it.
All over the place.
Well, I did show him the picture you did send me of the one picture you did send me.
The X-Wing?
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, is that the original one, man? Oh my god. I was like, okay, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. He's like, that's awesome. I was like, I showed him the fucking pod racing thing. I do like the pod racing in Star Wars, but continue.
It was really cool. I was gonna say that they had like an X-wing from Star Wars in there, and it was really cool. And they had this fucking basically a ride. So you got inside, and it was like this virtual, like reality kind of. Like you got to, it's like a flight simulator.
Oh, nice.
And you get to pick what you want to be in, and like what kind of scene. Like you can do like a free flying or in the middle of like a battle, like fights and shit. First off, this thing is like completely enclosed, so you get in. I have pictures of it. I'll show pictures.
So it's kind of like the IMAX, just like all up in your face.
Yeah, there's literally just a giant screen in front of you, and here it is. So this thing closes down around you, and this whole top portion here is just a screen.
It closes down. And
then you can't really tell, but behind it, I mean, it looks like an amusement park ride.
Yeah.
And as you pilot it inside, the whole thing moves. Like it's on a giant lever. So like if you go up or down, it will stand all the way up, or it'll go completely down to the ground. That's crazy. And you can do fucking barrel rolls in it.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. And you only paid like a couple bucks for like 5 minutes.
That's not bad at all.
No, it wasn't. And so we got inside. Well, actually, our friends got in there first. And they got in, and they accidentally did a barrel roll.
Accidentally?
They didn't realize that it was like going to turn all the way around.
All right.
So they accidentally did it. And then we could hear them like screaming on the inside of it because this thing was like not soundproof at all.
Right.
So you could hear them like screaming. And Smokestack's like, when we get in there, I'm doing barrel rolls. I'm like, great. So we get in, and this motherfucker, I mean, almost immediately. First off, he was making fun of her when they were in there because you like start on the runway.
Yeah,
I couldn't think of what it was called. So you start on the runway and you're on the ground and you have to like go like you would genuinely be like lifting up. And when they did it first, she immediately just like took a left. Like not even on the runway, just like because there was a screen on the outside where you could watch the screen on the inside, so you could see what they were seeing, and she just immediately went and just did like hard left. So he was making fun of her, and he's like, "Oh my god, she can't fucking drive." So we get in. It's our turn. And the guy tells us when he's like strapping us in, he's like, just so you know, it does have a tendency to go a little bit to the left. So kind of hold it a little bit to the right. So he's like, oh, okay, like that makes sense. So he like goes to start, and this motherfucker goes even further to the left than she did. And he just goes all the way to the left. And I was laughing so hard. But finally we lift off. And we're up in the air, and as soon as we reach like a high enough point, he's like, all right, I'm doing it. And just immediately like jams it to the right. And we immediately just flip. And the thing is that like nothing's adjustable in there.
Yeah.
So I was not on my seat at all. We were upside down. I was like hanging onto the vest thing on the strap. My ass was not touching the seat at all. So I was like, so when he'd come back around, I would like fall to the seat, and it would hurt so bad. I'm like, you gotta give me a second before you do another one. And immediately just goes and does another one. And then he went all the way up, and then just went complete fucking nosedive. Straight to the ground. So hard. Like, he was like, I don't think it'll let us crash. I was like, I bet it will. And we just go straight into the ground. And then right as we were getting back up again, he's like, I'm going to do another barrel roll. And I was like, okay, you can do it. And as soon as he like turned it, the whole screen went dark.
Aww.
And our time was up. And there were like 3 kids waiting in line so they could do it. And I was like, all right, I guess we won't do it again. We'll let the kids do it.
Lame.
I know. So that was really fun.
It seemed like fun. That'd be awesome to do.
Yeah, it was just such a random thing in the middle of a museum, too.
Right? That's probably the best part. I was like, hell yeah.
It was the best part.
Fucking ride here.
It was awesome. So we did that. We did a bunch of touristy shit while we were out there. I kind of wanted to do more, like, hiking, kind of going out, seeing sights, stuff like that. But I was really happy with the amount of touristy shit we did. I mean, we did that, and then what else did we do that day? We did the aquarium.
Okay.
And, a botanical garden. And that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The aquarium was cool. They had a whole ass restaurant in there, like a real one. Not like here, like here. Newport Aquarium. Yeah. We have like a little cafe, and it's exactly what you would expect.
Not like a fucking actual restaurant.
Yeah, it was a straight up restaurant.
Nice.
And it looked
sounds awesome.
Kind of fancy, but you know what the worst part is that like a vast majority of their menu was seafood. And I was like, motherfucker, you're in an aquarium.
Yeah.
No one is walking through this aquarium going, oh man.
I need some fish right now.
I hope they have some fish at the fucking restaurant.
They got some penguin back
there.
No one's
doing that. Also, this fucking aquarium. I don't know if anyone's been to the Denver aquarium, but there's a fucking tiger in the middle of it.
What?
Swear to God, there's a
tiger?
fucking tiger in the middle of the Denver aquarium.
That is so bizarre.
Yeah, I took a fucking picture of it. Actually, I took videos of it, because as soon as we got up to it, it started to fucking move. Oh, that's not it. Here we go. So first off, there's it popping its head up. Look at this motherfucker.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, there's just a tiger in the middle of their fucking aquarium.
Well, that's cool. I guess what a great way to make the use of space.
Yeah, but do you want to know what my favorite part about the tiger being in the aquarium was? And at the door before you get to the tiger exhibit and the door after the tiger exhibit, like right at the end of it, there's signs that say like no service animals beyond this point.
What?
And all I can think is that at some point someone brought a fucking service animal in there and that tiger ate the motherfucker.
Damn, dude.
Just saying.
But what's funny is people get there like, oh, so what am I supposed to do now? Not come through here?
Right? I'm fucking blind. What do you want me to do?
Well, wow, if you were blind, why'd you go to the fucking
aquarium? You're not a service dog. I don't know.
You're not going there for yourself. You're going there for the dog.
Maybe.
You go see the animals, Fido.
The dog wants to see the fucking fish. Jesus.
How do you even get to the fucking aquarium? You hardly be able to get to your fucking house to the aquarium. and then walk Uber and then get to the aquarium and get inside.
Uber. That's how you do it. You just
Who
fucking
the fuck is
Uber
gonna
that
go
shit.
see? Oh, I'm gonna go to the aquarium. You know, I feel like doing that. I feel like sightseeing. I'm good. I'm good. Top of Eiffel Tower. If I can, just pick up the Eiffel Tower. You go to the Empire State Building. I'm like, hey, it's a great view.
I don't know. Do they have Braille there? The aquarium.
Braille is such an outdated form of fucking
for blind people.
Yeah, it's so outdated.
Well, what the fuck do they use now?
They don't. They have Braille. That's the problem. Like, it's so like you have to know where to touch to fucking read the Braille, like where you're going, and read books so hard because like it's only 6 dot cells. You have 6 dots, make all the language and numbers. That's a lot, and they get confusing. That's why I think I read only like 15% of blind people know how to read Braille.
What?
Or like 20%.
Then why do they still have it everywhere?
Because that's all they have.
That's weird.
I mean, it'd be kind of hard to read that when you're blind. Since reading is like 100% sight-based activity. It's like trying to defer. Hey, dude, hear this song real quick. You're like,
this is great. These vibrations feel wonderful. Fucking good vibrations. You're like, that's the song. Good vibrations.
Yeah, right.
Fucking Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Is that even him?
I don't know. I didn't even talk about song. I think just made shit up.
Isn't the Beach Boys? Maybe the fucking Beach Boys. Good vibrations. Oh my god! Look, it's by both Beach Boys and Marky Mark.
There you go, dude.
Apparently, I'm the fucking queen of good vibration. Fucking trivia. Yeah, I don't know if I said it.
Holy shit.
What?
I just got this fucking Reddit post from on Trashy, and it said,
no.
"Bro, this is why I hate school, and I'm for real. This girl threw a gender reveal at lunch yesterday. Shit, everybody getting pregnant, y'all be smooth though."
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I could not imagine sitting at a fucking lunch table eating like pizza on a Friday. Like, I gotta reveal. Like, are you for real right now?
I wonder if they asked the fucking school cafeteria to be in on it. Like, will you bake me a fucking cake? Here's my envelope with whatever it is. Oh my god. That's the craziest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Wow.
What? Sorry, I'm reading the comments.
Are there any good ones? I love Reddit comments.
No, nothing really that good. This is garbage.
Boo.
The dude was like, my homeroom had 3 pregnant women at the same time. There's only 20 of us in there.
Oh my god. That's not even real, is it?
Yeah, so I don't know if it is real.
There's no way.
Dude, I fucking love trash on Reddit. Because it's fucking bad.
Of course it's bad.
Anyway, you're at Denver. What else did you do in Denver?
We had a whole day in when we did nothing but just like smoke and watch movies. And then on Wednesday, while we were there, which also was my birthday, we went to the Museum of Nature and Science. And that was really cool. They had a really, really good museum. And then we went to the Stanley Hotel.
Yeah, how was that?
It was fucking
Did you fucking
awesome.
Die inside and come back to life?
No.
Oh.
If I did, I would have been like, Jumanji.
That's
how I would have come back. So, that was probably the coolest place I think I've ever been.
What'd you do there? Just walk around?
No, we did a night tour.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See anything?
No. And we took a bunch of pictures, but didn't see anything. Our tour guide was fucking awesome. I didn't love our group.
Why are they all skeptic?
No, it wasn't even that. It was just there were these like 3 teenage girls.
Ugh.
Yeah. And even the worst part is that they were with their family.
Yeah.
And their parents or their mom or whatever just like let them be assholes.
What were they doing?
Just like laughing and dicking around while we're like going through the tour. And the tour guide's trying to fucking talk and they're just dicking around and shit. It's like,
that's when you turn. That's when it's like, hey, are you gonna do anything about your fucking kids being a dick on this fucking tour? Like, seriously?
Oh, I think they were pretty much in on it. Like, she thought it was fucking hilarious.
Like, yo, I didn't pay to hear your fucking kids jibber jabber over like the tour. I'm paying to hear, and your kids are having a fucking jolly good time back there. Like it's fucking Mary Poppins or something. This bitch.
Fucking Mary Poppins. What? So It was really, really cool. Took a fuck ton of pictures, which I'll have to show you later. Smokestack thinks that we maybe brought a ghost home with us.
Why?
We were talking about this morning. So he has on our little mini fridge over there. He has a Joe Burrow rookie like football card, and it's propped up on the mini fridge, and it had been up there for months, and there were no problems at all. And then all of a sudden, in the last few days, it falls off like multiple times a day.
It's weird.
Yeah, like he was sitting here playing something the other day, probably Madden for 6 hours. Just kidding.
Sink fool.
He probably was playing Madden, to be fair,
That's
but
okay.
It wasn't for 6 hours. He hasn't done that since.
Oh, I'm sure. Get ready to cut all the time for that one.
He was sitting there and it just like fell off the mini fridge.
Did it?
Yeah, but he didn't tell me this. So yesterday when I got up, it was on the ground. So I was like, oh, okay. And I picked it up and I put it back where it was. And it didn't move, nothing. Excuse me. And then I left to go run some errands. And when I came home, it was on the fucking ground again.
It's crazy.
And I was like, what the fuck? Put it back up there. And then I was home and I was in the living room all day for the rest of the night. And it never happened. We went to bed last night. And when I fucking woke up this morning, it was on the ground again. You could make an argument that the air vent is right there. However, it had been sitting up there for fucking months.
Right.
And the fact that it now keeps falling over in the last few days. I don't know. So I asked him about it today. I was like, have you been noticing this fucking card falling off here? He's like, yeah, I've picked it up like multiple times. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, did we bring a ghost back home from the Stanley? And it killed me because all I could think about was like a ghost like getting on the fucking airplane with us, like sitting next to us at the fucking airport.
And it's traveling across.
And he's like, these guys are from Cincinnati, never been there before. And like followed us, like got in the car, like fucking like in the trunk, just like chilling.
Right, just hanging out like, yo.
And then
someplace new.
Followed us all the way to the airport. Fucking hitched a ride all the way to Cincinnati. Came home with us and is just like chilling here now. Just like fucking Cincinnati's cool, I guess, but I expected it to be a little more lively. But I don't know.
I guess see what happens next couple of days.
It's possible.
If it stops.
I almost like I want to ignore it.
Bless you. Bless you, dude. Damn.
Oh my God,
Are
I'm
you okay?
dying.
You got any brains left?
No, I've got fucking CTE. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my list.
Yeah,
Hold,
you
please. So possibly have CTE because I'm dying. Anyway, I want to ignore the whole thing to not feed into it, but at the same time, I just want to be like, if someone's here, please knock the rookie card back over again. You know what I mean?
Get the Ouija board out.
I will not fuck with a Ouija board.
I'll bring one over. I'll do it.
No!
Yeah, you can't stop me.
I'm not doing it.
Next time I was walking, you're like, nope.
Nope.
I'll whip it out.
Get the fuck out, dude.
Would I do something?
The fuck's your problem?
I'm trying to talk to people, okay, dude? God.
Not in my fucking house. Literally anywhere except for my house.
Okay, you just go upstairs.
No! No.
I mean, if it's already here, it's already here. There's nothing you can do about stopping it.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Mm-mm. I ain't doing it.
Wuss.
Absolutely.
I triple dog dare you.
Nope. Might have a ghost.
Maybe. Do you think it has a name?
I think we should name it.
Well, he probably has his own name. That's why we need the Ouija board.
I think we should name him.
Just respect him. Respect the pouch.
Oh, fuck.
Respect the ghost.
Fucking Capri Sun.
Dude, Capri Suns are the shit.
Capri Suns are the shit.
Always.
But you know what else is the shit?
Having
a ghost.
lemonade.
Lemonade is the shit for real.
Name the ghost Capri Sun lemonade. Dude.
Ghost, do you like Capri Suns or lemonade? Knock down the Joe Burrow card if you like lemonade.
What about Long Dick Baggins?
Long Dick? Do you call him Long Dick?
Long Dick Baggins.
Ghost, knock over the Joe Burrow card if you prefer What was it?
Long Dick Baggins.
No, it was Capri Suns.
Oh, Capri Suns.
Yeah.
Or lemonade.
Nothing.
No.
He doesn't like either one.
Do you like Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit? Do you like Limp Bizkit or Limp Dick Skit?
That sounds so bad. Anything else done on your vacation? Or was that it, really?
That's like the main stuff. I mean, because we were there. We purposely booked our flight for the way home late.
Right.
That way we still had to check out
day.
at like 11 o'clock or whatever, but we had essentially a whole extra day in Denver by, just hanging around town for a few hours. I think we went out to, we went to like, this like mall kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
And
like an outlet?
Yes and no. I mean, it's not what we would think of as an outlet.
Okay. That's fair.
But maybe that's what it's like out west. I don't really know. But there were just a bunch of shops. There was kind of like this, there was like a trolley that like came in between the streets.
Came in between?
Yeah, it was like just fucking coming all over the place. It was just coming everywhere.
All in the in-betweens.
All the betweens. In, out, all the way around. There were so many homeless people. Can we talk about this for a second? There were so many fucking homeless people in Denver. Yeah. I know I can choose
random.
whether or not I can talk about it.
Well,
It's our fucking podcast.
I didn't say you couldn't.
I know. I was just funny that I was asking for permission, but in reality, I don't need permission. This is our fucking show. This is our show, bitch.
Duh, dude,
the fucking Amanda show. So.
Underrated show. God, it's the 90s.
That was a good show. So many homeless people in Denver. What the fuck is happening? I mean, we would go down a street, and it would be like fucking tent city.
Were you like in the city? Like in the city of Denver, or like in the outskirts?
No, we were in the city.
Oh, yeah. It's getting bad out west.
Yeah, well, our Uber driver told us all about it on the way to the airport. He was like, they're coming in here and...
Who's they? Hey, go on. Hey, I'm sorry. Keep going.
People who have more money than the homeless. So, like, everybody. That was kind of a dick move, wasn't it? But whatever.
That's so bad.
We're being fucking real here.
You mean a dick here?
Regardless. So, they, I guess basically they're like coming in and like running them out. It's essentially what they're doing in like OTR right now.
Sorry. Yeah.
Is they're basically coming in and trying to modernize it, but in the process of doing that, they are jacking up all the prices of living. Yeah. Essentially. And so many people are moving to the city, like especially young people moving to the city, and it's making it too hard for anybody to live there. So there's just a shitload of fucking homeless people just everywhere. I mean, you like pull up to a fucking like an intersection, and you can like look to your left, and there's just like a fucking sidewalk full of tents.
Was it sketch?
Some areas were, and some weren't. I mean, it's basically like being in downtown Cincinnati.
I don't know. It's fine. I do not go downtown.
We usually only go downtown before going to a game.
Like,
but
downtown scat. Especially get to like the rough parts of downtown.
Just like the west side of Cincinnati in general is just not good.
No.
But we live on the east side, so.
So people say all the time, like, I don't know what that means. West side, east side. I'm like, where's the line?
Basically, downtown is the line. Anything west of downtown, anything east of downtown. That's what I think. That's my point of view. Because downtown itself is just fucking downtown Cincinnati, and that's all you need to say, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy, and we were just not prepared for that many fucking homeless people. I was like, I've never seen like a fucking whole homeless encampment.
Just fucking like just out there chilling, barbecuing, have some ribs, some hot dogs.
I don't know what's happening.
I guess you're on a job, and you still fucking live there, and just fucking. I don't know. When you quit outsourcing jobs overseas, really. But then that'll raise the price of products, though. So you have to give one. You have to give one for the other.
Yeah. But if we are, I don't know.
That's what I think. Because we outsource a lot of jobs for cheaper labor. Bring back to America, you can at least fucking
America.
Fucking piss, red, white, and blue, son. Fucking Budweiser in our veins.
Fucking all week. Smokestack while we were out in Denver just kept going. Praise Dale, raise hell all week. Just nonstop. Anytime we talk about back home and just like how fucking redneck like Ohio is in general, especially Southern Ohio.
So bad.
All the time he was just like, praise Dale, raise hell. Or whichever way it is. It's one or the other. It's either raise Dale or raise
raise Dale,
raise hail, praise Dale, or praise Dale, raise hail. I don't even know. Shit cracked me the fuck up though.
That shit gets me out, dude. A lot of people in the town like, nah. So I couldn't go like New York or something, dude. Just a lot of people. Too many people.
To go just to see it. Love to go just to see it, and that's it. I wouldn't want to stay there for any extended period of time. That's for sure.
Yeah,
a couple days. That's fine. I want to see all of the like classic sites. That's it.
Okay, sounds like fun. I want to go to Greece.
Same.
I would love to fuck go to Greece and Italy and Japan, but I don't want to fly over the ocean because that's kind of skip.
We want to go to Germany.
That'd be nice.
And Scotland and Australia. It's pretty much, I think, what we've landed on here recently.
Dude, you're in Australia, everything's fucking deadly.
Yeah.
Dude, you're out there like fucking Kangaroo Jack. Yeah, that fucking go be Steve Irwin. Go find his grave.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. Dude, as soon as you get there, just fucking stop. Immediately.
Like,
I've trained for the past year for this.
Hello.
Right.
So,
fucking everybody's down here checking the wobbly.
I'm just like,
right. I'm gonna see the dingoes. Pip the din.
Yeah, I went down back one time.
Dude, that's it.
I like to go to the old Outback.
That's what you can
going down to the old Outback and I get some fucking shrimp on the bobby.
And a blooming onion.
Dude, fucking blooming onions are so good.
They are, dude. Those are just like in the sauce. Dude, like
the fucking sauce.
Eat the whole thing. I'm like, and then like the entree comes. I'm like, I'm kind of full now.
Fuck! I just ate the whole goddamn blooming onion, and now I'm fucking just like full.
I know. And then you get the meal, and you're like, I'm not even hungry anymore.
Well, Walt Disney's gonna come back to life soon.
He thinks so.
Yeah, they got him frozen, don't they?
Yeah,
don't they have his ass frozen?
It'd be fun if he did come back and he fucking just went and just destroyed Germany. Like the power of Disney. Disney creates its own army. Could you imagine that? Hold on.
Just fucking Mickey Mouses? Mickey Mice? Is it Mickey Mice? What's the plural to Mickey Mouses?
Well,
Mickey Mouse.
No, Mickey Mouse. I don't know.
Mickey Mice.
I guess because Mickey Mouse is his name, it's Mickey Mouse's.
Yeah, I would think.
Just like, I don't know.
Because you're not going to change his name.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Like, yeah.
I do like the idea of Mickey Mouse turning into Mickey Mice. And there's just a shitload of them. He just fucking clones himself. Like, and like fucking clones himself into a billion of them. However, just imagine Walt Disney coming back to life and realizing that like the world is trying to stomp out racism. And he's like, what? What the fuck? He's like, why didn't you guys wake me up earlier when it was still cool to be racist? Like, what the fuck, mate? I like to think Walt Disney would say, what the fuck, mate?
Oh, for sure. What
a piece of shit he was, right?
Well, I guess. He didn't make cartoons.
Yeah, he made cartoons, but he was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I didn't know about him until I was older.
Oh, same. I mean,
it's still sad, but I don't like him for who he is. I like him for the cartoons that he's made.
All right, I'll accept. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
However,
that's the one good thing he did is create fucking cartoons and good fucking movies and start the whole company. Even though now it owns like everything almost.
Disney does own everything.
Star Wars and Marvel. Like, how much more could you fucking own? Like, what's next? Like
DC.
DC, yeah, you're gonna buy DC.
Imagine
I wish they
Disney
did buy DC
owning...
because then they fucking have good fucking crossovers. That would fucking, but then you have a fucking monopoly. But I guess other people could create more.
There's plenty of independent out there.
Sure. But dude, that'd be crazy movies. Just to make crossovers. Like, might get a good Green Lantern movie. Maybe get a good Green Lantern movie. Please, someone out there who works with Disney or whatever, DC, just get together and fucking collab and make a good Green Lantern movie, please.
It's not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen. Garbage,
Not for a
dude.
while.
He didn't create anything out of light. That's what the fuck. Like, Superman's cool because he can fly. He's like bulletproof and super strong. Has laser beam eyes and freezing burn. Like, that's cool, but this dude can create anything.
Did you say freezer burn?
Freezer burn. He's got that freezer burn.
He's got fucking freezer burn
on his fucking schlong.
Superman has a freezer burn schlong. Freezer long dong shong.
Long Duck Dong, like Long John Silver's. Long John Silver's.
Dude, that sounds good. We haven't had like any fast food since.
Dude, Long John Silver's is so fucking greasy though.
It is.
Like
it is
that. If you've never been to
greasiest.
a fucking Long John Silver's, it's just like the basket is immediately greased. Like, it's bad. It's worse than a Philly cheesesteak from like straight out of Philly. Yeah, but it's good though.
It
tastes like butter in your mouth with like fish on it.
Butter on your mouth with fish on it.
And hush puppies.
Fucking hush puppies are so good. The crumbs. I like the fucking crumbs. Love the crumbs.
They charge for that. You get extra crumbs.
They're about as greasy as we are, which means
they're geesy.
They need to sponsor us. We need to be sponsored.
That's not a good thing to be known for as a sponsor.
We need to be sponsored.
We're only by them because they're greased.
They are grease.
They are grease.
We are
geese.
They are grease. We are geese.
Welcome
we are
to
basically
the GreasyGeasies.
Yeah, I mean, it's already set. Us and fucking LJS.
I mean, I think that'd be the best perks. I don't think
you have to dress up like Long John Silver. So
you have to dress up like a fucking
parrot.
Goose.
Oh, I was just gonna be. Like, instead of having like a parrot on his shoulder, you can just have a whole ass goose on his shoulder.
Dude, you're not gonna put my shoulder. I think you're like
that was absolutely my plan.
Okay, well,
for the record,
if we ever get to that point, we'll do the shot.
Get the shot. Get the got shot.
What? Pretty pat.
So,
dude, you know one point, but yeah, Disney and
Walt Disney was a piece of human garbage.
Yeah,
we have established that. It is what it is. However,
what?
He made some good shit.
He did. Except Star Wars. They ruined fucking Star Wars.
He didn't make that. That was my point.
Yeah.
He made some good shit.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't make Star Wars. His company made Star Wars.
True.
Unless he's still alive.
And then after that, they did Looney Tunes too, dude. Looney Tunes were just as good. Fucking love Looney Tunes.
Do you think he's still alive? Do you think that he's like not actually frozen somewhere, and that he's
super old as fuck,
and like,
on like
here's what
tubes
they froze his brain. They froze everything. They took his brain out and they attached it to a fucking supercomputer.
Oh, really? Yeah, so he's just in the virtual world.
He's basically like Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, he's just in the.
He's like talking to them like
virtual reality,
like Stephen Hawking, and he's still alive.
He's so smart, but he talks like a fucking 1980s robot.
I am Walt Disney.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be something if he's that. Oh, unless it's like the thing is so old, it still sounds like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It hasn't been updated in like,
so
fucking
like
40
it's all
years.
dusty and shit. I know it's been there because everybody's dead, so it's just him running the joint. All his fucking slaves died.
Too soon.
Too soon. Sorry, guys. That did happen, but it's not the first time. Sorry. Look back to Egypt.
Walt Disney was a piece of shit. We already said it, so what do you expect?
I know. It's horrible.
He was horrible. Absolutely. You know who else was horrible?
Who? I swear to God, if you say a serial killer.
I mean.
Is it a serial killer?
Technically a serial killer.
Knew it. I fucking knew it, dude.
Listen.
God damn.
I'm asking you for a technicality. A serial killer is someone who has technically killed 3 or more people.
Why 3 or more?
Because that's just how the terminology is. Like, technically a serial killer.
Who's there to determine that?
I don't know. The fucking FBI who came up with the term serial killer, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, you're the murder expert in the fucking group. You fucking tell me.
Well, I'm sorry. I haven't looked up the fucking history of the term serial killer.
I like the name fucking Slinky. Slinky fucking murder expert.
Murder expert. So anyway, serial killer is technically someone who's killed 3 or more people. Does it count if it's yourself? If you kill 2 and then yourself, does it count as killing 3 people?
No.
Okay, good. Then he's not a serial killer.
Okay, then. But you thought it would. Is that what you think?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it counts. I mean, that's just a murder-suicide. Double murder-suicide. I don't think it counts as a serial killing.
It does, but it doesn't. And the fact that
Technically, he killed 3 people because he killed 2.
Yeah, but it's not like 3 people and like as I don't know. I guess
not
it is.
3 other people though.
Yeah,
but it is 3 people total.
Like he himself killed 3 people.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm talking about Chris Benoit, and I know this is like 16 years too late.
Who?
Chris Benoit. Do you know who that is?
No.
Chris Benoit. Wow, can't even say his name. I said
wow.
I said it like 4 times, and then I was like, my brain was like, can't do this anymore.
does not compute.
Fucking Walt Disney's giving me an error. Chris Benoit was a wrestler.
Okay.
And he started out in WCW, came over to the WWE, well, WWF at the time, and a big name. Like, he was a very popular, very talented guy. And then he fucking murdered his wife and son, and then killed himself.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. So, I started watching, I told you earlier I got Discovery Plus from a friend. They have a show called The Dark Side of the Ring. And it is just kind of like the kind of dark history and the background of the wrestling business.
Yeah.
And so there are episodes about like all the hardcore drug use that there was.
Oh, you could easily tell there was drug use, dude. Just watching the fucking promos.
Well, yeah.
Back in the 80s, you could tell they were fucking jacked.
So it talks about that. It talks about... I mean, there's a bunch of episodes. There's one about like Owen Hart, like the day before he died, and there's a 2-parter on Chris Benoit. I mean, I obviously knew of the story. I knew who he was. I knew everything that happened. I remember it happening, but I decided last night it's like the 2nd season, and I skipped the whole 1st season just so I could watch this 2-parter on him. And this motherfucker was absolutely insane. So do you remember that happening? Or remember hearing about it? Or just like I've heard
about somebody talking about it before.
Probably
I think that's
me.
probably you. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Anything I know about anybody that's been murdered, I probably know about you. I mean, from you.
And about you. Anyone who's been murdered, I know it about you.
Well, if you murder,
I know you did it.
I know you'll murder somebody one day because
you will.
You will. You just one day you'll just fuck snap like I have 60 years experience in this field and I'm just gonna fucking murder a motherfucker today. Because you're gonna be dead. You're gonna be, if you're like 80, you're gonna be dead soon. Like fuck it, murder somebody. do a shit ton of drugs like right before you die.
And kill someone.
I can kill someone.
I'll do those like fucking bath salts from like Florida, like when that
Dude,
Florida kid like ate that like old couple's face off.
Was that like 10 years ago? That was a minute ago. It seems like. Man, that was a big deal.
It
Can you
was
even
a
find
big
bath
deal.
salts? I thought they made it illegal to sell them, or had to be over 18 or something.
Like bath salts you get at like the store are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like those. I don't really know what like drug bath salts are, to be honest with you.
That's why they're called bath salts. Like, why the fuck are people puffing bath salts?
Puffing bath salts.
Cooking bath salts. Bath salt. What the fuck?
I don't know how you do bath salts. Do you eat
them? Then you just fucking what? See
I'm
your
afraid
bath.
if I like Google it.
Dude, you already blacklisted the shit you look at.
But if I just look up bath salt zombies.
Hell yeah.
Bath salt drug.
Is it literal bath salt?
Bath salts are a group of recreational designer drugs. The name derives from instances in which the drugs were disguised as bath salts. The white powder granules or crystals often resemble Epsom salts but differ chemically. Yeah. Synthetic cathinones are what bath salts are.
Okay, what's a cathinone do? What's it do to you?
I don't know. It does say a trip on bath salts is cheaper than meth or cocaine, but much more dangerous. It's a psychoactive drug. Take all the bad attributes of ecstasy, PCP, non-liquid form, LSD, cocaine, methamphetamine, lump them together, and that's what you get with bath salts.
Hold on, go back to that. What was it?
It said, take all the bad attributes of ecstasy, PCP, LSD, cocaine, and meth. Lump them together, and then that's what you get with bath salts.
Jesus Christ. LSD is... Damn.
Promoted as providing a legal high that can escape detection and drug tests, bath salts are intended to mimic the hallucinogenic and euphoric highs of methamphetamine or caffeine. Definitely meant cocaine. At lower doses, they've also been marketed as a substitute for Ritalin.
Dude.
Adding to the attraction is the cheap price. A 200 milligram, oh my god, I cannot even speak today. This is literally what I'm doing. Package of bath salts, which maybe 3 hits, sells for as little as $15 to $20. That's insane. Bath salts are basically amphetamine derivatives and carry all the same cardiovascular risks. And also they make you, oh, gross! The effects of the drugs also vary based on the route of administration. They can be swallowed, snorted, injected, or inserted into the rectum or vagina.
Seems like the best way to get caught, really.
Guys, please do not be putting any bath salts in your asshole.
Do it, and then record it and send it to us, because don't they become like zombies or something on there?
What?
Like, don't people become zombies? Like, I saw people get, like, zombified and shit.
I think maybe that was just referring to the kid who fucking bit the faces off those, that old couple in Florida. Anyway, we weren't even talking about bath salts. We were talking about fucking Chris Benoit. And I don't even know where we were with that. But...
I think I said murder. I was like, no. And you're like, do you remember that? I was like, no.
Like, no, and then I was like, no, and then you were like, no, and then I was
like,
so, no.
you know.
So,
yeah,
no.
Yeah,
So, I watched this thing on him last night, and so basically, what is so funny about that?
It's not that, it's just like, we're finally back from being on track.
I know, it's been a hot minute since we were on track. So, Chris Benoit. He was an active wrestler as well. So this isn't like he was retired and then this happened. He was an active wrestler. He was supposed to ride to a show with 2 other guys. And this is on a Saturday. He calls one of the guys and says, hey man, I'm not going to be able to make it. My wife and 7-year-old son, they have food poisoning, and I'm just really tired trying to take care of them. I'm not going to make it to the show.
Okay.
And they're like, all right, man, like, that really sucks, but, you know, we got you covered. You know, try and get some rest, take good care of them. And then he hangs up with him. Then Sunday, or he, you know, reminds him, hey, we have a pay-per-view in Houston tomorrow, so don't forget, make sure you be there. And then... Sunday comes, they're at the pay-per-view in Houston, and he doesn't show up. And no one can get a hold of him. That's when the guy that he had called the night before realized that he got a text from him at like 5:30 that morning saying something weird like, hey, the dogs are in the enclosure and the back door's open. And he didn't think anything about it at the time. Like, it was like, okay, that's weird, but like maybe he meant to send that to the wrong person. You know, maybe when he left, he meant to send that to his wife because he was leaving to go to the airport. Because he was supposed to pick him up at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he didn't show up, you know, they get to the pay-per-view and they're all concerned. So they call in like a wellness check. They find him and his family dead.
Damn.
In their home. So WWE gets word that him and his family are dead. And the next night on like Monday Night Raw, they put out a fucking memorial show, like, tributing him. And then it comes out the next day that it's being investigated as a double murder-suicide, and that he fucking killed his entire family.
Nice.
And the day after they do a fucking memorial talking about how great this motherfucker was.
Dude, that's irony.
So
that
bad.
So
I mean,
bad.
Fair,
that's funny. It's
fucking hilarious.
But sorry about his family. That's sad.
Oh,
it's
that part is sad. It's hilarious that they did a fucking memorial.
Not the murder,
show.
just the fucking actions after.
And then they find out that he fucking killed his whole family. And the night before, they were all on there, and they were all being interviewed, like, individually, talking about what a great man he was. And, like, the one guy, who was the guy that he had called.
Yeah.
The guy's on screen crying. about him being dead, and even makes a comment. They show it on the fucking documentary. I love you. I miss you. I've always trusted you. I trust you with my life, my kids' lives.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, swear to God. And then the next day he finds out that he fucking murdered his family.
That's so awesome.
So
from a comedic standpoint.
So the next day when they find out, they have, I think, like, SmackDown was gonna be on or some shit. And fucking Vince McMahon comes on at the beginning of the broadcast, and he was like, "Last night we put on a tribute show. We put on a memorial for Chris Benoit, and at the time we thought and truly believed that was the best thing for us to do. And that was the right move. That's what we should have done. That's what we were supposed to do."
Okay, you could have like waited for some more of the facts to come out. Like,
to them, they thought they had all the facts.
Well, they're dumb.
I mean, so then he says, in the last 26 hours, we've learned more information, and from this point on, we won't speak his name. This will be the only time you hear his name tonight. And then after that, the motherfucker is completely, removed from the WWE's existence. He doesn't exist in the WWE. You can't get on and watch any of his fights or any of his, matches.
Oh, really?
Nothing.
That's sad.
And it is a shame because he was a good wrestler. But he fucking murdered his whole family and killed himself. So, it's whatever. So,
that's whatever. That sucks, though.
I mean, it kind of, single-handedly...
I think at the same time, that doesn't negate the fact he was a good wrestler.
I agree. But I also get where they're coming from.
Oh, yeah.
And wanting to distance themselves from that period. It pretty much single-handedly, takes a huge fucking shot at the wrestling business. Because everyone is all roid rage and wrestlers are dangerous and they shouldn't be doing this and whatever. Mm-hmm. Their wellness programs are a joke, which that's true. They find out during his autopsy that he had 10 times the amount of normal testosterone in his system.
Oh my jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my fucking goodness. So, and the thing is that he was supposed to be at a pay-per-view, which means he had just tested, for their wellness program where they, do all the drug testing and shit like that, at least a week before.
Right.
So either their wellness tests are bullshit, or
So
he passed it and then somehow managed to get 10 times the amount of normal testosterone in his system. That's obviously not the case. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know.
I guess he's doing fucking steroids.
Well, exactly.
He's doing so many of them. Trying to get fucking jacked and ripped.
Well, that's exactly how it was back then. So, not only did they find that out, so basically, Vince came out and was saying, this isn't an issue of roid rage. And we know that because they ended up finding out that this motherfucker got in some sort of altercation with his wife on Friday. He, ties her up, puts her, on the bed, or maybe on the floor. I can't remember. Ties her up, puts her face down, puts his knee into her back, and then fucking strangles her with, a cord or a rope or something like that.
Jesus.
On Friday. Leaves a Bible next to her body. Then, Saturday, he gives his son, mind you, who's only 7 years old, some kind of, sedation kind of drug. And then suffocates him with this pillow.
Dude, how could you do that?
On Saturday.
Can never imagine doing that.
Then, Saturday evening, or whatever, after he's done all this, is when he calls that guy and tells him, hey, I'm not going to make it because they have food poisoning and I'm trying to take care of them.
Right.
Doesn't show up to the show. Then Sunday morning, mind you, this is 2 days now after he's killed his wife and a whole day after he's killed his 7-year-old son, makes some sort of Google search about, easiest or fastest, best way to break someone's neck.
Right.
Essentially. And then he goes down into his gym and, one of their lower levels, and takes a towel, wraps it around his neck, goes to one of these machines, takes the cord from the fucking machine, wraps it around his neck, sets the weights to like 240 pounds, and then releases it and snaps his fucking neck.
Damn.
That's what I didn't know about this story.
Damn.
I knew everything else, but I did not know that this took place over an entire fucking weekend. And like all like the details of like how they died. Shit like that. I didn't know that. I just knew the basic story. This is what happened. And I knew he like didn't show up for a pay-per-view and they sent like a wellness check out there. So I knew that. Did not know all of these details. But I tend to agree with like Vince McMahon for once. That I don't believe that that's like that's not like a roid rage kind of thing where you just like snap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this happened over a whole fucking weekend. No one snaps over a whole weekend.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
You know, like this was a planned out fucking thing. There is a wrestler who retired and ended up like studying like
science and stuff.
Yeah, it's like neuroscience, neuro something.
Neurology.
He has a PhD in
doctor.
Neuroscience, or whatever it is.
Right.
And his big thing was he had too many concussions, so he was kind of like forced to retire, and that's what kind of sent him in the whole neuro, like path. And he requested to like examine his brain afterwards, after he died, and they found an absolutely fucking ridiculous amount of like CTE in his brain.
What's CTE?
That is basically what they've found that like a lot of like football players have, like contact sports, and it's not, you can only see it after they die. Like you have to, it's something that they have to examine the brain a certain way, so you can only find it after they die. And it's essentially like kind of rots your brain away, and they believe that it stemmed from like taking too many shots to the head or hits to the head, too many concussions, stuff like that. That's why they're finding it in a lot of football players. There were a handful of football players that had it. They found out like Aaron Hernandez had like horrible fucking CTE. Chris Benoit. I'm actually very interested to see, like, there's a lot of people who always talk about like OJ. Like when OJ dies, well, we see signs of CTE in his brain. You know, but a lot of these people who have severe problems with CTE are they do fucking essentially like rot your brain away, and they go fucking crazy. Because I mean, obviously, like him, Aaron Hernandez, and I cannot remember some of the other football players that have had it, but like one of them sent police on like some sort of like fucking crazy ass like chase, and like crashed and died. And I don't remember why. I do remember that it was like some sort of like fucking fiery crash that he died in. He had horrible CTE, and there's another one who like went crazy and like went fucking mental and killed himself. And it's like all of these people who have like proof of long-term, like often like head injuries and shit like that, and do these fucking like wild things. I have a cat on me now. Look up there, Hyde. Hyde is making his fucking debut.
Yeah, he is.
Everybody, this is Hyde. He has a brother named Jekyll.
And there's your mic.
Dropping my fucking mic. But anyway, it was just super, super interesting. Because I didn't know all of the, all of the facts.
Oh, Kit Kat. He's not on camera, dude. You know, he's hiding. He's popping up.
Are you excited to be on camera?
He is. He's looking at him. He's like, guys, I'm here.
So, have you finished Star Trek?
I did finish Star Trek, actually.
Yeah?
I'm sad, though, because it's over. And now I have nothing to watch.
Did it end well?
That was okay. There was a movie after the series finale, but I haven't seen the movie. It's supposed to be like the ending.
To wrap it up, kind of thing.
Yeah. But I saw like the series ending, and it was just...
It was
just like its own story. It wasn't like a farewell kind of like ending. It was just like another mission they were on.
That sucks.
I mean, the story itself was cool, but like it wasn't like a farewell kind of thing or a ending of a chapter or something, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was just like, yep, there's another mission. Then it's some cheesy line at the end, and that was it.
No, what was it?
They were playing poker, and he's like, they're all playing
Poker? I don't even know her.
Shut up.
That's not what it was it, Hyde?
No, it wasn't.
Shame. That would have been better than whatever it was.
What?
I was saying poker. I barely even know her. Would have been better than whatever the line actually was.
Oh, okay. They're all playing cards. He comes in. He's like, "Oh, hey, Captain, like, do you want a deal?" And he's like, "It's like 5 cards." Whatever the fuck he says. He's like, "And the sky's the limit." And then the camera like pans out above him at the card table, and pans out of the ship, and it goes flying off to the fucking distance. All fucking
dumb.
And it's bam,
That's stupid.
It is stupid. I'm like, that's it. It was a cool episode, kind of. He was shifting through time. Like there was like 3 phases of time he was in, just shifting between his consciousness. And Q was involved, and it was all kinds of weird shit. And like he stopped the humans are going to be eradicated by something they did in the present, which started things in the future to go back in time towards the past. And it was all kinds of fucking weird. It was fucked. Like I had to go back and rewatch it again. They're like, what the fuck is going on now?
I hate that.
But it's good though. Good show. Recommend to anybody. Like I said on the last podcast, just watch that. And I've been trying to watch Voyager, but
it's not as good.
It's not the same. I don't know. Once you see the first something for the first time in a series, those ones you kind of like the best.
I would agree with that.
And that's why a lot of people still like the original Star Wars.
Yeah.
Of course, some people like the prequels too, but I mean, I like the prequels.
I like the prequels.
Sequels are fucked, Disney. You shat the bed in that one.
Yeah, Disney.
Like a dirty shit.
Go back, get frozen back up in ice. Get your brain back in there. Get it out of the fucking supercomputer. Fucking Stephen Hawking.
Yeah. Anyway, Star Trek is good.
Star Wars.
Star Trek. Star Wars.
So you... So you don't know what you're gonna watch next? Yeah,
that's the sad part. I gotta find something else to watch. And that's the worst part about lending a show. I gotta watch the fucking show you lent me, the
American Gothic.
I'll have to watch that, and then we'll talk about it.
MERLYN? Is that you, MERLYN? Are you an angel?
Lucas Black.
Someone fucking send a clip of that. Because I've said it so many fucking times, and I highly doubt anybody fucking asks him about American Gothic. 100%. No one asks him about
they
American
always ask
Gothic.
Him about fucking
they ask him
Sling
about
Blade.
Fucking Tokyo Drift, Sling Blade, or fucking...
but I don't even know anything else.
NCIS Los Angeles, or whatever it is. Not Los Angeles, it's New Orleans. NCIS New Orleans. New Orleans?
New Orleans.
MERLYN? Is that you? MERLYN, I'm scared.
He's such an ass.
Dude, I fucking love him. This is all out of pure love. I love the guy. But I do all the time still. I stopped watching, I finished that show months ago. And I'm still walking around the house going, MERLYN? Is that you? Are you an angel?
So you should name the ghost in your house.
MERLYN?
Oh, look at that.
MERLYN? Is that you? Are you a ghost? Dude, he's the best. I don't care what anyone says.
Dude, and Gary Cole's in that show, man.
Yeah.
Gary Cole's a phenomenal actor. Yeah, if you come on Saturday, that'd be great. Dude, I love it. That's where I got that thing the other day. You're talking about Pimpin' Ain't Easy.
Pimpin' Ain't Easy.
That's necessary. So I'm chasing bitches like Tom chasing.
Oh, that's right.
I got that from fucking Office Space.
I haven't seen that in so fucking long.
Oh, we should watch it next sometime.
Next time you come over, we'll watch it.
Yes.
And then we'll...
I fucking love that movie. It's so good. It's so Mike Judge, because Mike Judge, for the people who don't know, people do know, it's the guy who created not only King of the Hill, but also Beavis and Butthead, which are just great TV shows. King of the Hill is great. I was calling King of the Hill today. An F in English, Bobby? Bobby, you speak English.
You know what I was quoting today?
MERLYN?
MERLYN, is that you? Are you an angel? Dude, I don't know why. It just gets me every single fucking time. He's great. I literally love the fact that he's just the exact same person as he was as a fucking 8-year-old child.
Just taller.
His hairline's gotten a lot worse.
Yeah. Well,
He was in the last Fast and Furious movie, the most recent one.
Was he?
And it was bad. But I heard, dude, as soon as I heard his voice, I perked up. I was like, ah! I did not want to fucking be there.
Did you go MERLYN?
I think I did. I probably did. I was like, what the fuck? I was pissed because.
Of course, because they're flying.
Right?
I'm not going to get you on the topic of the new Fast and
No,
Furious.
but listen.
No,
right
listen.
before it happened.
Family, okay.
Family.
Family.
Right.
They're like a
Family? Family? Is that you?
family. I got no family.
Family?
My family's dead.
Are you my family?
That sounds funny.
That was hilarious. So, right before his scene came up, I leaned over to Smokestack and I was pissed because I was like, how in the fuck are they bringing Han back from a fiery fucking crash?
Right?
But they're not bringing him back. And I was genuinely upset. And then I was looking at him as I was saying it, and then I heard his fucking voice, and I was like, oh my god. Bless you. I gave you the sneezels.
Oh, no, dude. You dick.
Rude.
You're rude.
You're fucking rude. You
Dude,
called me a dick.
Like, yeah, I did, bitch. Man, I called you a dick and a bitch.
Dicky bitch.
Now you're 2 for 0. Speaking of Dickie, my daughter watches a show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Original Nickelodeon, but it's called Ricky, Nicky, Dickie, and Dawn.
I've heard of that before.
And it's like these 4
I
siblings.
think one of my nephews used to watch it.
These 4 siblings, they call themselves the Harper Quad. The Quad Laser. Aqua Teen reference.
I'm just still like, they fucking call themselves like a quad. Just like.
But watching, I'm like, this show's fucking stupid. And then like I sat there and watched, like, all right, it's not that bad. It's got some funny parts in it that I enjoy.
Are we talking like
Well,
the
like
shows we used to watch as kids funny? Or.
No, but it's so funny. I have my way.
Fucking falling asleep on me, dude?
Well, I've been up since fucking 3 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Maybe you were falling asleep then. I woke up at like 8. That was
nice.
off today.
Yeah.
We stayed up until like 1 o'clock last night watching. So we've been going back. And I know that we've talked before that you were like kind of like briefly into like UFC like back in the day when it was like cool.
Yeah.
We're talking like GSP. Like, is that what we're kind of talking like that time frame?
Yeah, like Chuck Liddell, GSP, fucking BJ Penn, Randy, Couture.
Okay.
Fucking Shane Carwin.
But did you watch any of like The Ultimate Fighter? Like in the first few seasons?
Some, but not enough to remember stuff for fucking Rampage tearing the door down.
Okay, well, we haven't gotten that far yet. We have gone back. Okay, first off, when I first started dating Smokestack, I had absolute zero fucking interest in the UFC. Zero. I couldn't give a flying fuck less. I was like, they're all fucking douchebags. I hate them all. Like, I don't know anything about it except for I've heard some people's names before. Like, I obviously knew who like Connor was because that was like our time frame, high school years. Basically, he was big or starting to get big, and I knew of people, and that was about it. Like the big names, the household names that everybody knows, and that's all I knew. Still didn't give a fuck, but I knew it.
Everybody's wearing fucking
tap out,
yeah, tap out shirts,
dude.
I'm going to tap. I'm like, okay, you're a cool wrestler, cool dude. You're fucking,
sweet.
You're. I know. I just one guy tell me, oh, I know fucking Muay Thai. I'm like, dude, you know goddamn thing about dick.
You don't know shit about.
You don't. He's I know Muay Thai. I'm like, no, you do. You're fucking 16. What the fuck could you know about fucking?
That's like that bitch at work.
You probably see people do it, and you're like,
and
then you get fucking jacked square in the jaw because they're not just standing there doing nothing.
That's like that bitch at work who tried to tell me she broke that girl's sternum in 6th grade when she fucking punched her in the ribs.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's literally.
She probably broke her finger on her own finger.
So
her sternum broke my finger.
So.
Oh, little baby. I don't have any money.
I got my finger.
I'm a little baby.
I can pay you in blocks.
Blocks? I need money.
I don't have any monies.
What was that show called?
Broad City.
Oh,
hello. Anyway, so flash forward, fast forward, either way.
Somewhere forward.
Come forward.
Come forward. That's different.
Hello,
bro.
come forward. About 3 years later.
Counts
we're going on like roughly 4 years.
Maybe. I thought Count was vomiting.
Is he throwing up or is he licking shit? Because he likes to lick stuff off the floor sometimes because he's weird and gross.
Okay, never mind.
You left a fucking claw over there, dude.
Chill, I don't need that.
He's like, you can have it. All right, are you coming up here or not, dude?
Mine.
All right, he's back. Hyde's back, everybody. Don't worry. So, I don't know where Jekyll is. He must be sleeping. Probably in bed. So, what are you doing? Are you coming all the way up? Hyde, I'm trying to tell a story. So, anyway, about a year ago, I was forced, basically. Not really forced. Kind of. I had the option to, like, not, but I did anyway. Watch a bunch of, like, the big fights that's happened in the last 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
And over the last, like, year, I've actually been a lot more interested in it. Mm-hmm. Probably because of the fact that I've seen some of these same people fight for the last 3 or 4 years. And I'm actually starting to, like, understand who they are. Kind of, you know, I've seen them more, so I have more of an interest, I guess.
Yeah. Get more familiar with the subject.
Up until about a few months ago. And now I'm fucking obsessed.
Are you? Jesus. It's bad enough you follow the baseball, and now you gotta follow UFC.
Dude. What happened was they started a new season of The Ultimate Fighter.
And you're on it.
And so we started it. He was like, I'd really like to watch it. And I'm like, that's fine. Like, I've kind of gotten into it a little bit in the last year, so I'll give it a shot. I fucking love it. So not only did we start watching the newest season, but we also started going back and watching all of the old seasons. Mm-hmm. And it's my favorite fucking thing in the entire world. The whole first season was literally just so much fucking drama. It was just like a straight up fucking like reality show.
Right? I remember that.
With people getting their ass handed to them. So it's like, this is fucking perfect. Except there were people I fucking absolutely hated.
Oh yeah. There's those douchebags like, I can't stand you for 1 second.
I fucking hated some of these people in the first season. And the best part was that, like, all the people I hated all got their fucking asses beat.
That's the best, dude. I love that feeling. Like, fuck you, dude.
I think I knew.
Get wrecked.
I already knew what was gonna happen because when we first started dating, one of the first things to like try and get me more into UFC in general, he made me watch the Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner fight at the end of the finale of the first season of The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
Where Forrest won, but they both got a contract instead of just Forrest. And so I already knew that was going to happen, but they do two different weight classes each season. So we knew the results of that weight class, but we didn't know the results of the other weight class. So that was kind of cool. Same thing happened with the second season, though. While we were watching one of the newer seasons, they do, when they go back to, like, cut to a commercial, essentially, they'll show a highlight from one of the other seasons. So it'll be like, oh, in season 2, this happened. And then we found out the winner. And then, of course, we started the second season, and we were like, oh, we fucking already know who the winner is, because... Well, and the funny thing is that in those first couple seasons, there are a lot of people who, like, don't win, but they end up in the UFC because...
They're totally good.
They were good, and it was just like it was still such an up and coming kind of thing that they could really use a lot of those guys to start building really the company, you know.
Yeah, I do know.
In this case, like nowadays, they don't need as many slots to open because they're a huge company and everyone wants to be there and
kick some ass and get paid $1,000, hundreds of $1,000s, not millions.
Right. Are you playing chess?
Yeah, sorry. I've been playing this game for like 2-3 days. And you finally made a move. It's going forever.
How sad is it that I know the sound of the chess game on your fucking phone?
Because I like playing chess. Because I like to play chess.
I know, but how sad is it? You suck a dick?
No, I suck dick at it. I don't suck dick. At least not tonight.
37 of them?
I mean, maybe 38. Depends. Alright, well, definitely got suck on the way to the parking lot. Ha! MERLYN?
MERLYN? Is that you? Is that you?
Imagine doing that, like doing MERLYN. A young Lucas Black. MERLYN? That's the Joe Gatto. I call this the Joe Gatto face.
That's exactly what it is.
That looks so like it.
I sit around and practice it sometimes. Everybody tell Joe.
It's like in the mirror for like 20 minutes. Like, what the fuck are you doing in there? I'm like, oh, what?
I'm practicing my Joe Gatto
just
face.
getting caught up in the Joe Gatto practice face. Dude, Joe Gatto. Like, I love Joe.
Joe's the best.
Joe and Q, dude. And Sal looks so different from everybody else.
That fucking beard,
dude. The Sal, if you ever watch, just cut it, dude. It just trim it up, or just like, because it just, I don't even know.
Dear Sal's beard,
fucking,
please take a fucking vacation and not come back.
Fucking manscape.
Manscape.
Clean up a little bit. It's just all out in the open, like, no, it's just untamed like a fucking mane.
It's rough, buddy.
Gotta keep it fucking.
It's rough.
Gotta keep it nice and fucking tight, and
yeah, keep your fucking chin tight.
keep your chin tight, bruh. Yeah, bruh, keep your chin tight. Dude, Sal, dude, him and Mur is just always him and Sal are always getting it.
They're always getting it.
Getting the D. Ick.
Dude, it's out of control. Yeah. So if fucking Lucas Black ever comes up to me and says, "Marley, I am 100% gonna go," and make the face. I don't know why, but that shit gets me every single time. I've watched the whole fucking show, the entire show, and for some reason, I can't quote anything more than the first fucking episode when he sees her for the first time after she's dead.
Goddamn goblin. It's after 8.
It is. You're gonna turn into a pumpkin soon.
I'm fucking tired.
It's because you carb loaded. You ate all those fucking noodles.
Plus, I had like a soda, 2 sodas at work, and
I haven't had any in a whole week.
A packet of Snyder's, honey mustard and garlic.
Honey mustard and onion.
Yeah, we got those for like the past 2 weeks.
They're so good.
I would clear up the whole shelf up front.
Do what?
I cleared out the whole shelf up front. I've been on like once. I've been buying like a pack a day. It's so good.
Damn, dude.
No, fat.
Get
on my diet soon.
We're trying to do better. We haven't had any like fast food. Haven't ordered anything, and I haven't had any pop in a week.
Good.
Basically, since we got home from vacation. Thank you. Thank you. When we got home, I mean, essentially, I just like drank fucking like some sort of carbonated beverage the entire time we were gone on vacation. Yeah. And when I got home, my fucking kidneys hurt.
Did they?
Yeah, I was like, no more pop. I'm done. Yeah, and I haven't had any.
That's probably the most pop I've had in like 2 weeks.
Anyway, I think we're done. Anyway, you guys know the drill.
Thanks for joining us today.
Like, subscribe, add, follow.
As always.
All that bullshit.
All that bullshit all the time.
All that fucking bullshit. Follow us so I can subscribe to us on here. On Twitch.
Yeah.
And everywhere else. For those people who aren't actually watching and you're listening to the audio podcast.
Or the one viewer.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, who've yet to say anything in the chat.
Yeah. I wonder if they just clicked on it and then immediately clicked out of it. And it just tells us we had one viewer like this whole time. And not like one active viewer. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. That'd be sad. Oh well. Just talking to ourselves then.
That's all we do anyway.
Well, we're talking to ourselves.
Talking to ourselves. I'm looking right at you.
It's like a mirror.
It is.
In virtual reality.
All right. We're leaving.
We are leaving.
We're done.
See you later. Thanks for joining on the GreasyGeasies. Wah, wah, wah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.